Hello once again and welcome back to the Bumbling Blogger. I am your host Sean. Today we're going to do covers that I think are much better in foreign languages than they are in English. First up, as it is tradition with the Bumbling Blogger and especially with me, we are going to do, the first cover will be Red Rising, and then Red Rising, the Vietnamese edition. As you can see, the regular one just has the wing on it, but the Vietnamese edition has like a much more classic sci-fi vibe, a lot more sci-fi elements. I think it's a lot more mature vibe, because this one is kind of reminiscent of like Hunger Games, like minimalist, the classic like 80s, 90s sci-fi. Next one is Brandon Sanderson's Final Empire? Mistborn Book 1. It's the UK one. And this is the Romanian one. And again, it very much has that classic 80s, 90s sci-fi type art with like the main character in the background. I have it down here on my screen. But that's the Mistborn. I can't remember the character. We've not actually started reading any of the Brandon's books, but it's a lot nice. It's a cover again that I think I would pick up more than the regular one, but also the regular one is like so minimalist and so beautiful. I think it's the thing with UK books, they're going quite minimalist. We'll see that again with another book in a sec. This is another book again haven't read. This is Matched by Ali Cody. I came across this edition when I was editing this edition. Again, I think this is Romanian. When I was editing the mid-month or last month's wrap-up. But obviously, again, minimalist. Again, title, blob in the middle. And in the Romanian edition, it's our main character making out with a ghost boy. But he doesn't quite look like a ghost because he has like lots of little like words on him. And it's just a whole different vibe. Like, one has like a sort of maybe sci-fi, and then obviously maybe supernatural-esque. Very different vibes from both of them. This is one of my most favourite foreign covers. This is Skullduggery Pleasant, the UK cover. And this is the Czech edition, with him in his bright yellow waistcoat, and he has his top hat fedora. I don't know what it's called. His hat, but you can see it was quite a serious, edgy vibe. And then the one has a very it was a cartoon cover, but it's almost reminiscent of like I want to say pulp murder mystery type film, like film noir-esque covers. It might be me, but I quite like this one. Next one is Robert Johnson's Eye of the World. Yeah, Eye of the World is book one in real time. It's UK. And this is the Portuguese cover, and you can see they have the eye, and it's purple. And I'm not going to try to pronounce the title of this one, but it's a very different vibe. I'm not sure it's what I like more. I just find a lot more interesting because it has the little tentacles and like a little diamond. I don't know. It's kind of looks a lot more like some of the most. There's that 4-pack of Lord of the Rings that comes with The Hobbit. It's kind of like they were inspired heavily by that, whereas this one feels very much like 70s, 80s fantasy. I feel as though all my art is inspired by what my parents had around their house when I was growing up. Oh well. Continuing on with the theme of books we haven't actually read, but I really like the covers of. This is Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, and this is Poppy War Indonesian. And you can see, minimalist. Very, very similar to the Brandon Sanderson Mistborn Elantris editions we have. But yeah, like really similar to that sort of minimalist, like single color, grey scale, a lot of negative space. And then the Indonesian one is like a beautiful phoenix. Still has the I assume it's a protagonist with a bow and arrow. Has the poppies in the lower bit, and the phoenix. I think it's a lot more interesting. It has very much has the vibe of like a kind of like a magic card. What the art style is. Yeah, then going to our second to last one. This is The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin, and this is the Romanian version of City We Became. So obviously, a lot of you have seen the regular edition, was just the city under the bridge, and then obviously this one again. You can tell a lot more that it's New York, and it's about a person becoming in New York. Again, a book we haven't read, book we probably should have read before doing this. But just like these are really pretty covers. The popular books, so just like go into Goodreads, add them to the list. Ooh, they have lots of other editions. Let's see if I can find the right edition. Ooh, really pretty artwork. I'll add that. I'll have a look at that later. But yeah, this one's like, I don't know. Can you get a bit more sense of the person, I think? I'll have to read it and then come back and like comment on myself and be like, well, Passion, you were wrong, or Passion, you were really right. This is the last one. One of my most interesting ones. And this is the Finnish version of John Green's The Fault in Our Stars. There. And this is the Finnish one, and it's absolutely a complete different tone shift. Way more likely to pick up this one. Way cooler. I have actually read this one. Trash book. It's one of Alice's least favourite books as well. I didn't know this, but Alice will tell you, and told me, that he plagiarises himself in this one. At the end, he literally rips up lines from Looking for Alaska, I think. But it kind of looks like a tattoo more than this. Like very minimalist again, 2 colours, clouds. But like the tattoo design is really quite cool. Don't quite get the whole time and the rose. But I guess because it's in Skull, you have limited time, and the grenade, is that the thing that kills you but doesn't kill you? I don't remember there being a grenade anywhere in the story. But who knows? So yeah, this has been Sean of the Bumbling Vlogger. Let me know down below if you disagree with any of my picks, or you think there are other books. I'm definitely going to do follow up because I started thinking of other books halfway through writing this. I'll film this even. So I'm going to do a part 2 at some point. But yeah, this is really cool. If you have any that you like in foreign countries, let them know down below. Also, if you're feeling generous and you have access, you live in these countries, just like send one on my way, and I'll display it lovely on our bookshelf behind me because it will look very pretty. So remember to like our video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you have any of the books I should look up. And always, we are always very appreciative if the subscribe down below. Just hit that red subscribe button. Also, ring the bell if you'd like to. We'll be back again. I'll be back again next Saturday, and Alice will be back on Tuesday. And I'll see you later, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Oh God, why do I do this? I have a whole week, and it is almost 3 AM and I'm still recording. I have a whole week. It's 3 AM on this. What is my life? The giant procrastination. That's the answer, Sean. Can you continue?